Hello there, it's me, the Fox. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, Wally, welcome in as well. How's it going? Welcome in, guys. Let me change my scene. Your chat. Hello. Hello, hello. There we go. I'd be very surprised if the transition to Windows 11 happened smoothly, and yeah, it did. I'm on Windows 11 now on my brand new CPU that I bought, a new power supply. The only issue is that apparently the VRChat integrations that I use is not letting me log into Twitch at all. I issue a ticket on their Discord, see if they can help me out with that. because I already tried everything in my reach. But welcome in, guys. How's it going? That's why no good boy mode today. Or actually, let me change to my Twitch avatar. This is not my Twitch avatar, even though there's not going to be any integrations today. God, this new avatar list on your chat sucks so much ass. I don't know what they did. I can't see my avatars at all in that thing. I have to literally open a third party, like a VRCX or their website, to go and change my avatar.
Hello.
Hello, hello, Grim. How's it going? Let me finish my coffee first. I'll be updating to Windows 11 next week because I'll be buying new SSD. Well, good luck with that. It should be smooth. Windows 11 so far for me has been a reskin of Windows 10. Literally, they changed the placement of a couple of items, and that's it. And they enable the FTPM, in which every time I start my computer, I have to press N to not go to FTPM because I don't care about that. How you doing, guys? I'm doing good. I installed my CPU in my PSU yesterday. My Naruto has a new look now, which is the exactly same as my, or mostly the same as my real life look. I have like a suit that does look like this, a T-shirt that does look like that, and well, I was kind of looking like this at FWA, and I'm gonna be looking like this too, probably at Euroference. I would just do a fresh install and reinstall my games. Well, if you don't have anything important in your C that you have to reinstall, sure, it's probably a good idea. My issue with reinstalling the Windows is that I would have to reinstall everything, and other applications are like not in my C, and Windows start to delete everything that has program files in their names in other hard drives. No, I install a CPU and a PSU, a power supply unit. I install a new CPU and a new power supply unit. I haven't touched my PS2 since I broke it. I broke it by using the wrong power cable. I used the PS1 power cable into my PS2 and then it broke. Hello, Majanek. Mr. Cute, that's you. I have a 3-year-old Windows install and all kinds of fucked. Makes sense. So is mine. But technically, it's me, the Fox. Not exactly, but technically, when you do the Windows 11 update, you kind of do a fresh install because the Windows.old uh, is still there. Then you can just delete it. It's actually not a fresh install because all your app data still has the old stuff, but it technically is in a way. I do not exist though. No, you do exist. You exist, and you're a friend of mine. This is a song, by the way, called Phoenix by Tesseract. And let me find a new place to stream. Let me look up. Fear of Fire, no. Simple Fishing World. Let me try this shit, cause I gotta use of the streamer luck apparently. Apparently, like you get a lot of luck you know, when you're streaming and fishing. So let's see if that's true. Actually, I'm not really looking for any specific fish because all the fishes there are now remaining for me to fish are the super rare fishes, and I'm not like on a rush. Now you can garden though. You can garden and grow plants. Oh yeah, and you can actually get the super bait, super rare bait, or something like that. If you don't have anything important in your PC on your PC, then it's a good call to reinstall. I do have a lot of important things. It would take a long while for me to reinstall everything, and I don't have that time anymore. Hmm. Plus, if I do that, I would have to I have to buy a new SSD, a new NVMe, because my NVMe is already on like 30%, 20 something percent at this point, and I want to, risk uh having like corruption or anything on my SSD at this point. All my important data is a backup in two different external hard drives. That's good. That's good. I would probably include a couple little more instead of just two. My all my stuff is backed up in many different drives at this point. I have a external NVMe. Is an NVMe attached to a external adapter. I have a internal NVMe that is also being used as a backup and an SSD. Hello, Dinko. Jesus a nerd. Tell me some news here. Like for instance, I installed a new computer part, two new computer parts to my computer, and that's gonna be the last upgrade I'm gonna be doing, unless I upgrade to a 1 terabyte SSD for my main SSD, which is currently 512 gigs from 2020, I think 2020. Yeah, it's already 5 years old. I'm apparently a nerd in a bunch of things. Yeah, I bought recently two of them, two 1 terabyte NVMe's, and one was for my computer. Like I bought a adapter, a PCIe adapter, and then I put it there, and then the other one went external. Even though I wanted to put both inside, well, that didn't work. You fibbing? Yes, I'm fibbing. I need more sunseed. I'll do that later. I'll do that later. Super rare bait, clickbait. Hold on a second, guys. Where's my body is all shifted. It's fucking bad. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go do some maintenance and repairs on my friend's car. Oh, good luck with that. I hope it goes all right. At least cars are more mechanical than at this rate. They're almost not, but they're more mechanical than computers. So I would say they're a little bit more straightforward than computers. Question, Kaiser? Is it okay, add you on VRC? Yeah, go ahead. Of course, Grim. Just make sure you tell me what your nickname, so I don't like ignore or something, or because like I get added by random people I never see in my life, and I'm like, what the fuck? They're not even like say anything in chat, just add me out of nowhere, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. The one thing I ask about, there you are. The one thing I ask about adding me, hello Ellie, or joining the VRChat group, Grim, type exclamation mark group in chat. Um, the only thing I mind is like, um, is that they tell me what's their nickname so I can accept it. Because sometimes, like for instance, I had friends that got trolled back in the day. That was 2 years ago already, but still, it's always nice to keep safe. Ellie, how are you doing, Ellie? It's great to see you, Bean. Such adorable, adorable Bean. Also, I saw what you did to your tongue. Did that hurt? And how like do you feel it? Like, do you feel like one separated thing? Do you do like one single movement? How does that work? As you can see here on my little bleppy, I would never do such a thing. Just kidding. Like my Nardo had a forked tongue before. It doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, I think Moss said something about that happening to him a while back. Yeah, it's not. It's a little. Just melting the heat. I can use both separately. That's interesting. Huh. Hmm. It's interesting. We except it's me, the fox, as well. Right. It's fully healed and it didn't hurt that much. It's not nice. I mean, it's interesting. I wouldn't do it myself, but it's interesting at the very least. I mean, Ellie looks cute in any way, so. And if you don't know, you should go follow Ellie. Go follow Ellie. Hello, Uncle Wolfie. Welcome in. Hello, John. Welcome in as well. Grim Knight VR? Why not just Grim Knight? And like maybe change the caps and stuff. You're sweetie? No, you're a sweetheart. I will absolutely love to see you again this year at your friends. I still need to buy the plane ticket. I might just buy it to the second. So my idea was to visit Dorito Doggo in Amsterdam, in not in Amsterdam,
That's
but
because you're a
in
doofus.
the Netherlands. But his idea is to do like some sort of party like the day before, right? Sorry, the week before, and I'm not gonna be able to go to Europe 1 week before Eurofriends. I have to do it Eurofriends week and then 1 week after, and then go back home. That's what I'm planning to do. So I might just arrive on the second, hang around a bit with Dogo. Don't know where I'm gonna crash. Maybe I'm gonna crash at a friend's place. I'm gonna try to figure out. As long as I have my luggage and everything safe, I don't care where I'm staying. I could sleep on the fucking street. I wouldn't care. VRC doesn't allow that? Apparently already taken? Oh, really? Huh. I know so many people with the same name, though. Well, try then your name then. Yeah, the Grim Knight VR, if that's the case. Also, when you guys, when Uncle Wolfie, when you redeemed the Call Me a Doofus, did it play well for you? Like the sound as well? Because when I when I started OBS, I noticed all the cable outputs they were off, so I had to replug them. Uh, There was a couple of caveats when upgrading to Windows 11. A couple of things got unset, so I had to set them again in the Windows itself. For instance, the VR integration is not working at all. The login button for Twitch won't open any tabs for me to log in. So um, I'm not exactly sure what I could do to fix that. Because already I even downloaded a new app, a fresh app, just so I can uh, get the allow option to pop up again, but nothing happened. Yeah, I had to upgrade to Windows 11. Uncle Wolf is going to lose support in August. And to be fair, so far, besides unsetting a bunch of settings, Windows 11 has been nothing but a reskin of Windows 10 for me. They just like took a couple of things out of place, like changed places on a couple of things. The new context menu for applications is dumb because it's missing a bunch of things. So most of the time I'm gonna be clicking on the show more options anyways. So it's kind of stupid. But the upgrades I got on my PC, I got a new processor, a new power supply unit. I got a 900 watts power supply unit by Galix, which is the same brand as my graphics card. It was certified by a local Brazilian YouTube channel that is really renowned and known for their rigorous testings on power supply, and it's really cool to watch them. They explode power supplies left and right. So they ran a rigorous testing on this 900 watts power supply by Galix, and it's really freaking good. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting that one. And specially certified by Tech Lab, which is the YouTube channel. The name is Tech Lab, if you guys are interested. They run like extensive tests on their power supplies, and it's really nice to watch. And yeah, that one. And then the processor, I got a Ryzen 7 5700X3D. And the reason why I got the 5700X3D and not a Ryzen 9 is because I'm still on a B450 motherboard. Even though it's a very, very beefy one by Gigabyte, it's still not the recommended motherboard for the 5000 series. So I wanted to go safe. August, I wasn't thinking in November, a month which would, I'm pretty sure it's August, but well, still, either way, I already want to be prepared and I want to do it like last call, last minute update. Hey guys, have you seen what some might say is the next trend on Twitter, the AD trend? I saw that. So silly, dude. It's so dumb. And I was like, I had a friend saying it, like doing that trend. I was like, is it true? Probably not. And then I noticed like is a trend after the tweet, right? So I saw like a bunch of like a screenshot of a bunch of people saying the same shit and criticizing them for being like a degenerate. Honestly, I couldn't give a single fuck. You do you on your Twitter. I don't care. I couldn't care less. Please don't tell me that is what I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. I never had an AD just so wrong. That's just so wrong. Shake my head. Yeah, right. I agree. Is this like the degenerate type of account? Yeah, yeah. Usually AD stands for after dark, I believe. Even though it could also mean at dawn, right? AD at dawn. Is it technically after dark? It's before light. No, hold on. Dawn is Is dawn when the sun is setting or the sun is going down, rising? I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't care about the trend of fat is just odd. Yeah, it happens. I see it all the time on Twitter. Like, I saw something. Meet AD at dawn. Yeah. Perfect, Ellie. Meet me at dawn outside Yeft or after dark. Meet me after dark outside. Yeah, after dork. After dork. After dork. You dork. Dawn is before morning. Dusk is before. Yeah, so at dusk. There you go. Meet me at dusk. AD. You see? So, there was another trend that happened like not long ago. Usually before cons is like, oh, a suitor in their real life or something, and then there's a picture of the first suit and the real life picture. The first trend that happened was their real life picture. Yes, it was actually the real life picture. The other trend that happens was you put your first suit and the real life you. It's a random actor, so people would put the guy that made Deadpool, that I forgot the name now, or I don't know, a cartoon character as the real life person, and that was the meme or trend or fad or whatever you want to call it. Because at the end of the day, a meme is a fad, a trend as well. Actually, no. At the end of the day, is night. There we go. Also, I'm sorry, but today's stream is gonna have to be like 2 hours, like on point. It's not like the other times are not, but it's just because I started a little late this time. I was setting up things, and I went to take a shower. I went to make my coffee. I was setting up things. Let me finish the coffee, by the way, before it goes cold. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh fuck! My water bottle is so far away. I'm gonna get my water bottle. Water bottle. It's kind of dumb to have an AD account to begin with, when I think about it. But making a trend, I wouldn't say it's dumb. It's similar to the situation where a couple of streamers I've seen do. They do like a different stream account. So they do a different stream account because sometimes, let me give an example here. Electrowolf, right? He has two stream accounts. He has one where he streams VR chat almost exclusively, and maybe one or two other games. And he has another stream account where he play other games that people wouldn't expect him to play or something, or sleep in VR, for instance, like Sleepy Talk in VR. Mostly because he wants to feel more free to stream those things. Hello, Badester, welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub.
Hello there.
Hello there.
User
For
just
8 months.
for
Thank you
8
so much,
months.
sweetheart. How are you
Hello
doing?
there.
Как дела, мой друг? Добрый пожаловать. So, like, they want to feel more free streaming on that other account because they have no compromise on exclusively streaming that one content that they are known for, right? And or even the schedule time, right? So I guess the AD is like that thing where like they want to post sussy pictures, but they don't want to post on May, and they don't want to associate themselves with those sussy accounts. So of course, especially by TOS guys, they're not gonna put their not safe for Twitter on their bio. That's against TOS. I've seen some streamers do it. If you are one of those streamers and watching this, change your bio, dude. Do it. Don't do that. Don't leave it there. Like, don't leave it even like a plus 18. Like, sure, if you do post not safe for work stuff on your Twitter that is on your main, like on your bio, make sure it's at least like blurred or has a content warning or something. And I guess giving your link to be like 18 plus on the Twitch itself, it's already a little warning, but I wouldn't advise uh, in favor of that, to be honest. I'm doing okay here. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's my first stream on my new setup, and the upgrade. Since the upgrade, I upgraded 2 days ago to Windows 11. You guys saw, if you guys are on Discord, you guys saw the screenshots I sent. And yesterday, I changed my processor and my power supply, so I had to remove. So let me explain this. My cooler fan. It's a fan. It's not a AIO. It's huge. So it's almost like it's literally touching the RAM. So I had to remove both RAMs. Actually, no, I didn't need to remove the second RAM, but I did remove both just in case. Remove the RAM, remove the fan to clean it up. The heatsink, of course, I had to take it off because I had to change the CPU and the heatsink was gross. I had to flip the heatsink. Apparently, the heatsink was upside down because the Cooler Master logo was upside down. I put it upside up. Apparently, the front of the heatsink, dude, was rusting. Don't ask me. It was rusting. Now the back of the heatsink is rusting. I clipped the fan back on after changing everything. Right, I changed the processor and then I clipped the fan back on. Put the thermal paste, of course. The thermal paste is getting slightly gooey because it's getting a little old, but that's okay. It's still fine. The temperatures are great. I put the fan back on and put the power supply. Put the power supply back on. Put all the cables back on. Turn on the PC. Oh, sorry. Put the RAMs back on, of course. I even knew which RAM was in which slot, just in case. Turn the PC back on. It was back on in first try, guys, and I was so happy. It was like, oh my god, that's the first time this happens with no issue whatsoever. I had to remove a couple of so basically I had to remove my SSD. For those who don't know, that didn't caught that I mentioned, I have a NVMe adapter to PCIe, so I had to remove that from my PCIe slot to like remove a cable that was going underneath my graphics card. I put it on top of the graphics card this time. Like fuck it, I don't care if it's showing up on the. It's just not useful. So yeah, it's all brand new, and no, not all brand new. The CPU case is still old. I feel like my CPU case is becoming like a sleeper CPU case because it's an older one, but the things inside are great still. So Privet guys, oh yeah, I've already read that. Like how some say zero miners. Yeah, I guess the zero miners is good for them to keep themselves safe from, especially. I've seen very recently miners in VR chat, especially like lying about their age and pretending they're not minors, and it's been a real issue. Hopefully, with the plus 18 certification on VR chat, like it's a little bit less of an issue now. Commands, yeah, you can check the commands. The cakes shouldn't be there, all right, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that because the commands tab I think show all the commands from the user. I don't know if I can hide commands, but that command is not supposed to be there. And you succeeded on the first try. How dare you? How come that happens? Welcome in, Salmon Yellow. Salmon Yellow, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. Is your nickname? Can I ask you, like, legit? Is your nickname like a joke with Salmonella? Because it almost sounds like it. I don't mean to be mean, by the way. It's just a real like curiosity because it almost sounds like Salmonella. I'm not gonna lie. Salmon yellow. Man, I gotta post more on the other social medias too. I just realized. No? Okay, I'm sorry, okay. I don't want to be mean. I didn't mean to be mean. I was legit curious about that. Also, I want to post on wait. Salmon's your real name? Like the fish? That's crazy. I never met anybody with the real name Salmon. Is that wait, Salman? It's not is it Salmon? Oh man, I'm confused now. It's Salmon, right? With the O. How do you type Salmon? Is it with the O? It's Salmon. Salmon's an Indonesian name. Oh, that's interesting. Really cool. Really cool. Man, I don't know anything. I don't know any words in Indonesian. Just realized that. I'm supposed to know a couple of words in different languages. I know in Filipino, only like 3 words. Mabuti, Mabuti, Kamusta, Mabuti, Kamusta, and Kaibigan, which means friend. But one thing I know about Indonesia is, I think it's Bahasa means language. That's because apparently in Indonesian you don't say the language name, you say Bahasa and then the place. So it's interesting. Yes, my real name is exactly a name of a fish in English. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry if it sounded rude if I was asking if it was a joke with a. Because I've seen some nicknames in Twitch. You gotta excuse me here. I've seen some nicknames on Twitch that made me say funny names. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I appreciate your follow. I appreciate you around. But yeah, I can remember who. But I think Flair had someone underage pop into the same instance in him and friends, and something bad happens to Flair. That's bad. But I mean, Flair is a little bit more mature content, right? Like style, because like I don't know. I have no issue with being scared of that kind of stuff because I behave myself. I know how to control. I know how to be a decent you know not saying that Flair isn't, but I keep it all safe because I don't want this kind of trouble. First, I don't want this kind of trouble, and second, I don't feel like Twitch is the right platform for this kind of streams. So, someone's a fish, yes. So I don't like. Yeah, I think the max you're gonna see me here is in a fanboy outfit, and I honestly don't find that to be too much of a big deal. It's just I don't know, dude. I was dressed up like this on the streets in Hamburg. I don't care. Like for me, it's at least it's a normal. This happens off stream. That's not good then. Hello, Toby. Welcome in. My favorite orange narble. You remember that? Yeah. I was scared. Like there was a time I was coming by from my station, walking by myself towards my place, and that was like a family, right? That was like a guy, of course, like a man, a woman, and a kid. Oh, Grim, what the fuck? But I see what you did there. That's okay, Grim. I appreciate, but you don't have to do that. But I see. Oh, you're just testing out. I thought you knew what it did. Okay, because it deletes all your previous messages too. But that's okay, regardless. Um, so I was coming by in the Hamburg. What was it? One of the train stations towards my place, and then I saw like a family, and they're looking so weird at me. I was like feeling kind of bad because the kid probably has so many questions to their parents, and I don't want to be the one to trigger those questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this dude dressed up like a girl? So like for the next day instead, I was dressed up as a fanboy underneath a big like baggy pants, right? And I still had the crop top, so I went with the crop top and long pants to the F. That didn't really call that much attention this time, thankfully. And while I was at the F, then I took the pants off and I had everything underneath. You know, the booty shorts and the socks. Hello, Benny. Welcome in. Benny, welcome in, Benny. Benny, boo boo. How are you doing, Benny? Benny, you going to EF? Are you going to AC? Are you in AC territory? God damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby. Are you saying ara ara ubu? Oh man, I was watching, dude. I was watching King of the Hill the other day. It's one of the few last episodes from the last season. Not this one. They released the new one. The 14th season, long time ago. And that's such a wholesome episode where Bobby like apparently has a really good talent on telling out details about the meat, like the 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 meat after being butchered, and he's just really good at it. And he's like in a group. Arf. Bobby's old now. I saw that, dude. Oh my god. I really want to watch it, but I don't want to buy Hulu. I really don't want to pay for Hulu. I couldn't give a single crap about Hulu, dude. Fuck Hulu. Arf. 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 What is it, Benny? What is it? You arfing about? What are you arfing about? Arf. 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 Hey, at. Arf. So Bobby was like in this team competing to find competing to see who knew more about me, basically. And then he goes like to the state competition, and the team doesn't really like him because he messed up on the last one of the city. But he basically saved the team, and then it's really cool because they bond and they find like they like to cook and stuff. And then I feel like that's how do you say it? It's a cutaway to the new season where he's a chef and he goes to somewhere like he goes to another country. Dude, I'm so like excited to Hey, do you want to? Cause pirate is free. You're a pirate. What is that I want? Give you head pets? I'll give you many head pets, Benny. But what is that I want? What are you offering me? Do you do what you want? Oh, do what you want because the pirate's free. Oh my god, dude, I misread it. Do what you want because the pirate is free. You are a pirate. And that's the thing, exactly, John. I don't like paying. No, it's not even just that. It's just like the fact that you have to keep paying for so many subscription services. I have so many already. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I have like Google Drive. If I count, like, let me try counting you guys how many subscription services I have. I have Google Drive. I have Google Drive. I have Amazon Prime. I have Twitch Turbo. I have Discord Nitro. I have Spotify. Oh, there's a super rare stuff over there. Those are five already, guys. And then I'm gonna count the ones that is technically like professional, right? So GitHub Premium, so that's six. I have the GoDaddy, my domain barky.dog. That's seven. If you really count those, right? Um, which other one? There's one more for GitHub Premium, GoDaddy. That's it. No, Trello and Trello. So eight. Holy shit, dude. No Hulu, no problem. And I think I'm missing one, by the way. I'm pretty much missing one. Of course, not counting subs on Twitch and everything, but Hulu. Hulu's just like, I don't know, man. If there was like some sort of package where I pay one price for all the subscriptions, but apparently only cable TV do that, and I don't have any cable TV from the United States. In Brazil. Piss cat? What the fuck? That was not me. I did not do that. Who did this? I think that was either Mela or Devoli. Piss cat. That was either Mela or Devoli. I do not call Raccoon Cat Piss Cat, but they do. I call Racute Cat. That's how I call him. The Racute Cat. Why do I have a slight feeling that Piss Cat command is for Raccoon? It is. It was supposed to, I guess. But once again, it was not me. I did not do that. It was my moderators. I do not call Raccoon Cat Piss Cat. No, yeah, it's a running joke that everyone calls him Piss Cat because of a piss related story that he told on stream ages ago. Guys, there's a bean here in my chat. A couple of beans here in my chat. I want you guys to go check it out. I'm gonna be watching a couple of clips from those beans now, because I want you guys to go check him out as well. I can't believe this still sticks. Dude, it's not gonna go away, Raccoon, Raki. It's gonna stick around and stink around as well. Well, starting with Raccoon Cat. There we go. You popped up in chat. It starts up with you. Let's go check Raccoon Cat out. I want you guys to go check him out. If you don't follow Raccoon Cat already, please go give him a follow. Raki, you ever consider working on your avatars on stream as well?
That's a fantastic idea.
That you can toss at the wall and then stick to it. They like plop and change shape, but they remain stuck to it. You should.
Aw, have a good luck at meeting.
Wait, what kind of toys do you stick to the wall?
I'm gonna.
Wait, Raki, what kind of questions that? What kind of questions that, Raki?
I'm a little bit confused.
No, I'm not talking about that.
We don't talk about that. Oh, they're talking about other kind of toys. Okay.
Oh. I thought you meant.
I consider we'll probably do that on an alt channel.
You mean like the
oh, I see. No, you ask about toys. You stick to the wall.
Just make a brick out of that. You toss it at someone's head and it just sticks to it.
That would be kind of funny. Yeah.
So the other being, I want you guys to go check him out. That was here in chat just now. Was Benny Boo Boo, or like I like to say, Benny 800. Because apparently Boo Boo is prohibited by
Benny, you don't want
Twitch. Look, it's Minardo, but on Benny's skin.
Listen, I've never sucked balls before. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Only Dicky Ayok. What the fuck? Benny Poo Poo. Oh my god! Don't do that. We need to spray bottle emote. True. You need one. You need one Raccoon Cat. Let's just use spraying. Spraying water. The other bean that is here in chat as well, Elio. Please go check out this adorable bean. Look how cutie. Look at him. Oh wow, Ellie, you haven't done a VR chat stream in ages, right? You usually do like IRL streams nowadays, right? Whenever you stream, because I haven't seen you stream in a while either. The other adorable bean that is here in chat that also streams. One of my favorite streamers as well. Tubi. The adorable Narb. Please don't be the Lethal Company clip. Please don't be the Lethal... Oh, okay.
Did you turn on
Because
the...
that's very allowed.
Sir! Sir, I need you to get out of my boat, sir! Sir, that's my boat!
Zombie
Sir,
just hijacked his
sir.
boat.
I gave him enough time and a lot of chances.
Stop resisting. The other adorable bean. Look at that. Look at that. Badesser. Badesser, you have any clips on you? Alright, take care, Reki. It was great to see you. Oh boy. Yeah, Badesser streams as well. I haven't seen Badesser stream in a while. But I know his streams. I've seen him in a couple of streams. What game is that? What game was that? It's an interesting looking game. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, yeah. So go check out all these adorable beans here in chat. They'll all stream. Ah, my eye. Oh man, I have so many places to go. I just realized that I have... So this month I have to go visit a friend of mine in south of Brazil. And then I have to... Next week I have to go visit my sister. It's the 1-year-old birthday of my nephew? Niece. And then I have to buy the plane ticket to Europe. Oh my god. Avoiding stream in a while, yeah, look like Apex. It's an Apex. There you go. Maybe I will do some bear travel before before travel. Travel, where are you going? Where are we going? You also going to EF? Also remember to give some love to if you guys didn't follow them. What? What? Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not usually that entertaining. Usually I'm literally, unless you get entertained by me like doing Avatar related stuff, then sure thing, you know. I feel like that's the core thing of my channel is like me working on avatars. And tomorrow I'm gonna be working on the Hirozu avatar, I think it's Kitsu. It's gonna be my first time working on the avatar on the texture, and I'm excited because I want to see. I want to check how it is like. I haven't checked it yet. I'm waiting for tomorrow so I can check with you guys. And I wonder how. I mean, I tried Substance the other day in the new CPU, and I didn't see that much of a difference because I guess most of Substance Painter is not CPU bound, is GPU bound. You super chill. Thank you. But so far, I haven't struggled on the new CPU. I haven't thermal throttled yet. So far, so good. VRChat is running a lot more smoothly too. I feel a lot less hiccups. I wouldn't say I found any hiccups whatsoever so far. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Wait, did I do all the, I think I did all the, oh yeah, I did all the dailies. Oh yeah, I also reached max level. Nice. I didn't even notice. Let me go back to the spawn. I gotta water my seed, guys. Nobody told me. Nobody pointed out. No water on my seeds. I gotta get my water now. Wee. I'm gonna log off Twitch and join a friend in VRC. Alright, thank you so much for being here, Grim. You take care. Have a good rest of your stream. See you next time. I will see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe. If you pop around tomorrow at the same time, around the same time, I'm gonna be around. I think I watered everything, didn't I? Let me check again. Yeah, everything seems fine. Yep. So in 19 minutes, I'll be able to harvest my seeds, my flowers. I mean, it's they're gonna go up. Yeah, I'm only getting the 100-point seeds. I don't feel like it's worth for me to keep spending so much money, so much sun. Is this sunflower? Is it called suns? I forgot to hydrate. How could I? The first hydrate of the stream on Green Redeem. Yeah, I know I missed the fish. It's okay. Also, Bedesser, where are you going? Where are you traveling to? You're going to Yev? Well, nah, going to Germany is like flying to the moon. Considering, oh, you're right. You're so right. I'm so sorry. Wrong nationality to go there? That's fucked up, man. I'm sorry, but that's sir. Hopefully, this is gonna stop soon. If it doesn't get any worse, it means. Stay in this position for yeah, I've been waiting for 3 years now. Probably not at this point. I don't know. I don't know about resolving, but it could. I don't know if it's gonna escalate either. Oh, look at that, guys! That's super rare. What is this super rare? Let's see. A trout, a super rare trout. I think I already had a super rare trout, didn't I? Welcome in, Cynical. How's the little bean doing? The Leonardo? Cute little Nardo. Cute little Nard. Oh, apparently I did not have a super rare trout. Okay. So, I need a super rare in most of them still. So I'm not really caring much about super rares at this point. Should I get the super rare bait? Or is it not useful? It's not like worth it. I want to get the items. I want to get the summer items. Sunny flower seed. I can buy that now. Should I wait until I get the beach ball or the floater or the bucket? I think I'll get the bucket first. I'll buy a couple of sunflower seeds. There you go, 5. I'd like to go meet people there, but I don't want to ask for any more help with going to Germany. Is there like a actual travel ban, or just like you're probably gonna be like neglected by the customs, immigration? I don't know if Germany does migration, because usually when I do migration it's through France or Portugal or Netherlands. I'd get the fishing rod because it takes 7 days to grow. Damn, but that's like 30,000, isn't it? Yeah, 35,000. Yeah, I guess I will accumulate more points now. No, you can go there. It's just good luck doing the documents. Germany asks for a visa. Oh, you need a visa. Fuck, you're right. Wait, the ETIAS is not for this year, right? I thought the ETIAS was gonna be this year. Apparently, they postponed again for next year. I could swear I saw last year something about ETIAS for this year. But yeah, I don't know. I can't get the ETIAS. Either way, like, I'm pretty sure my face is out there for governments to see, because I've taken so many face IDs at this point. From US, from Brazil, I don't even know anymore. Sorry, guys. Sniff. Yeah, Nardo Sniff. Hey, gonna call it here. See you around. Take care, John. It's great to see you, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, if you guys want to check any updates, anything related to my life, or the reason why I'm streaming later, or even updates on when I'm gonna be streaming, you should go check on the Discord. I don't know, I can't get you approved insurance or bank account, to say the least. Fuck, man. That sucks. So whoever's richer can go there, enjoy the place. Do you need to have like a probably good amount of money to deposit like for front if you want to open a U account as a Russian, I guess? Check later if you see photos I post my squirrel AV. Oh, nice, sure, yeah. I'll check it out. I'll check it out in a moment. Let me check it right now, actually. Let's check John's Squeewell. Look at this beautiful Squeewell. Oh, so cute. Very nice squirrel. Well, that's the thing. No more EU-approved banks or insurance companies here for reasons. I know. But I meant like. Well, you're right. Because I don't know how hard it is. Because like in United States, I can open a bank account, not being an American, right? Having just a residence proof of residence from like Amazon, for let's say. I don't know how it works in Europe. It's probably a little bit more bureaucratic to open a bank account in Europe. I'm not exactly sure. I know it is as a foreigner here in Brazil to open bank account, because Brazil loves to tax. You know, like they love to collect their taxes. The government here cannot live without cannot go to sleep without collecting a single penny. Highly doubt I can do anything from the inside here. Yeah, and I meant like from the outside. I mean, like if you go there and open your account, it's probably a lot more bureaucratic than it is like in opening a bank account in the United States. It was extremely easy to open a bank account in the United States, like so easy. The hardest part, believe me or not, was that I had to bring my iPhone with me to United States to buy a SIM card, make my phone be like region what's it called? Change my phone's region to United States to install the American like region locked apps from the United States. I'm sure you can get it. I'm sure you can when you get there. Getting there is the question. Yeah, that's messed up, man. And I guess it's also hard from any neighbor country around you to go there as well. Like, let's say you wanted to go like by train or something like that, because I'm pretty sure there are rides and stuff. Kaiser, what's your opinion on psychology as a subject in school? Psychology, like as a class? It's hard to tell, man. Honestly, because as much as I think it's a important subject, it's highly influenced by bias and by just like basically when I think of school, I think of something that any subject that isn't like hello Stellar. That's fine, got a deal already. Stay inside the deal with your mess. Oh. So any sort of subject that isn't like exact, like math or physics, or chemistry, I feel like it could be highly influenced by like government bias or teacher bias, right? Professor bias. And it's just really hard to teach those subjects without any bias at all. It's understand for me it's understandable, but not for a kid. So like history is changed and influenced by the bias of the professor if they are too passionate about it, or if they are teaching, even if they're just teaching something that is recommended by the government, it's biased by the government, period. Here in Brazil, this is what happens. I grew up believing that Portugal, like the Portugal monarchy, was a bunch of lazy bums and stuff like that, and it's not true. But every single Brazilian believed that's true. Not every single Brazilian, but the majority of Brazilians believe that was true. That they were just a bunch of lazy bums. That Brazil was dumb back in the day. There was no like education. Brazil was bad. It was poor. It was not true. It's quite the opposite, actually. So like you grow up believing those lies, and it's just a bunch of things just stuck in your mind. And psychology, it's a real good subject to be taught. But the only thing that concerns me, as let's say I'm not a parent, but if I were a parent, it would be the amount of influence that the government, the state, or the school or the professor is putting up within my son or daughter. You know, that would be my only concern. Because I would probably rather find a way, somebody I trust more, to teach my son or daughter that subject rather than rely on school. But oh yeah, sure, yeah. Then you get your biased. Yeah, yes. But I would rather have my bias or someone I trust than someone I don't trust. Or even if it's a school, like if it's a school I trust to teach that subject, then sure. I feel like sure, yeah. You know. Otherwise, I don't know. I wouldn't. That's a very interesting ring. Look where the ring is. You see it? And that's not just for psychology. I feel like that's for history, for I don't know. I guess general science also applies, or sociology, philosophy. All of those subjects that are very subjective to the person teaching, you know, that can be highly influenced by the bias of the person teaching, or just even the school amendment, you know, like what they have to follow by the government. Hello, Max Magix, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Because that's a big deal here in Brazil, you know, for instance, where a lot of those subjects are highly influenced by the government and they have to teach certain things, and if they don't teach that way, they're doing it wrong. They have their license revoked and everything, and it's very controlling. And then like the professors cannot just teach, like cannot show both sides. They have to show one side only, and it's just like, you know, it's yeah. Upsets me, to say the least. Hello, Third Admin. Welcome in. How's it going? Like right now, for instance, I think I told you guys, we have a comedian here in Brazil being sentenced to 8 years in jail for a joke. Crazy. Some people find it normal. I just cannot understand this. Some people find it completely reasonable because he did a dark joke to be sentenced to 8 years in jail. While, like, if you literally commit manslaughter, you be sentenced to 6 years for first, like, if it's your first, if it's your first felony, you know, like, as the first thing. Our time is now. You woke up 60 seconds ago. You woke up and first thing you do is open a Twitch and go check my stream. What the fuck, dude? Go get some water, some breakfast. Get out of here. I'm joking, Third. Welcome in. I hope you had a great sleep. Okay. Hello, Taco. Welcome in. Oh my god. How's the bean? Taco, am I gonna see you again at Eurofriends this year? Are you gonna bring your fursuit bed? Fursuit bed? I'm sorry, fursuit head. I was reading in Third Editman's message. The fursuit head. Dude, imagine a fursuit bed. That would be weird. 30 got the priorities sorted. Not gonna be at EF this year? Oh, not even a little visit? You're already in Germany. You could just like pop by and say hi to people and then go back. It's not that hard, is it? Like the thing that it's really like it's like makes me jealous almost. Is how like in Germany or other places in Europe you can just like take a train anywhere and it takes you like a max of what 5 hours to go. No, 5 hours. I think I guess it's because of like only like because of train stops and shit like that. But like compared to like here, for me to go to another state, it takes 7 hours, or it's 5 hours, the very least. 9 hours from here to Hamburg by train or by car. How much is by car? Germany is in Rio. By ICE? Damn. That's kind of similar here, but well, yeah, that's kind of similar from here by car. It takes 9 hours to go from here to Minas Gerais, the state of Minas Gerais, where my sister lived, for instance, by car. We don't have trains. We used to, but they're now only freight trains. France, and guard, no cap. Listen to me. I am wise, and I cover your sour cream in my beard. Yeah, because FR means France, guys. France. That's how we read it. By car would be around 8 hours. It's faster. I guess because of all the stops and stuff on the train. Considering that you're not gonna be on the station for like 30 minutes waiting for whatever reason, because that happened before. Oh yeah, guys, my sunflowers. Sorry, let's go back here. Let's get the sunflowers, guys. France exe shouldn't be uninstalled. Jeez. That's a very fancy way to say. To state that sentence. Huh? Yeah, because they would need to go to Stuttgart first and switch trains there. The 9-hour train ride, dude. Oh man, that sounds tiring as fuck, to be honest. At least, I mean, the train you can just like, kind of like sleep on, kinda. I haven't slept in train while I was in Germany, but well, I did sleep in the airplane. Did I? I mean, definitely going to Portugal. Yeah, I definitely did, but not from Portugal to Germany. It's too small of a ride. Too short of a ride, I mean. It's okay as long as you're traveling with someone else. Alone is kind of stressful. Really? I mean, when you're traveling with someone else, it feels faster because you guys are like talking to each other, taking care of each other, right? But when you're traveling alone, it's just boring. It's just lonely. I don't get stressed. I get just. But it makes sense because you're in a train, right? You're scared of getting like robbed or something. So I guess it makes sense. At least I would if it was here. I would, because Brazil, you know. But you can't leave your seat or sleep. Yeah, makes sense. Whoa, Sharky. I should feel afraid of train rides while going alone. I don't know. I don't know about Australia. Over here, subways at least, which is what we have. or undergrounds or whatever you want to call it. We gotta be very afraid of sitting in the back of the subway or something of the train, you know. On like the corner. I don't know, man. I haven't been in the subway in a long time. I remember like going back home in the subway like at 6 p.m. It's just packed. It's just packed. It's so awful, man. Oh, there's your problem, sir. I don't take subways. I use topways. Yeah, the topways here are also really bad. They're worse than the subways. They have such a bad infrastructure, and the trains were old. I don't know if they updated the trains, but they used to be very old and all funky. And again, I live in technically one of the richest cities in Brazil. Technically. But yeah, if you're too far, Taco, then that makes sense. By what you're saying, I presume you live like somewhere either far uh southwest or southeast of Germany. Really far from Hamburg. Whoa. Hello, me too, the float cell. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? Welcome in. So yeah, guys, tomorrow around the same time, I'm gonna be working on my first Kitsu. It's gonna be for auto order. If you wanna tune in to check it out. I did see a Kitsu yesterday on VRChat for maybe about a minute or two before they change avatars to an order again. And it's pretty. It's a very pretty avatar. Apparently there's a lot of blend shapes and stuff you can do with it. And thanks again, Auto Order. You didn't need it to do that. But he gifted me the avatar. Maybe I will make myself a version of it. But so far, I want to do a Pepper Imp really bad. Such a pretty, adorable little avatar. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. You're a pretty avatar? Thank you. You're also a very handsome avatar and pretty as well. Handsome boy. Handsome boy. Handsome boy. Anyone that has to come undone just to leave it all. I'll break for you. I will break for you. Ooh, look at my elbow. Ooh. Ow. Sorry for late response. Just a little sleepy. Floto here. That's okay. You're more than welcome to stay sleepy or not. Especially my streams. People apparently fall asleep to my streams. It's hard. It's hard. It's a hard thing to. It's not hard to take. It's just like surprising, I guess. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but Judging the amount of times I heard people say that I have calming vibes or I have a calming voice or I don't know, chill vibes. But that's what I aim for. I aim for chill vibes in here. So I guess if that makes people sleepy and they want to sleep, that's okay. That's okay. Bloody hell, she's a bit nippy right now. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Hold on, that's Australian, right? So it's bloody hell. I don't know. I'm bad with that. I used to do a better Australian accent in the past, but nowadays I'm bad with that. Bloody head. I guess I'm better with the Scottish accent nowadays. You sound more Indian than us. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. She's a bit nippy now, you know. Very comfy vibes. I'm glad. That's what I aim for. Comfy. Comfy and cozy. My Indian accent is really, really good, stellar. For many reasons. I mean, I'm from IT, right? So if I don't get a good Indian accent, I would be lying if I said I was from IT. Because most of the tutorials out there are made by Indians, and I really appreciate that, honestly, because they saved my life so many times. Shake my head. It's true. Especially, so, the technology that I work on currently is AngularJS. Most of the tutorials are made by Indians, so I have no issue with that. It just became norm at this point. I used to get very distracted by their accent because, like, I would pay attention to how they are saying things and not what they're saying. But nowadays it's the other way around. I just can completely ignore their accent because I already know how to do their accent. So my brain is like learning their accent. It's kind of like, how do you say, incorporating their accent, and then once it's incorporated, like, I don't have to worry about paying attention to how they're saying things anymore. That's how I used to do that. That's how I learned the like how to understand the Scottish accent. It's not even about like I don't understand what they're saying. It's just like it sounds different, and my brain like gets a little neural activation, you know. Same thing for any kind of accent, I would say. But there's only one accent that cannot understand what they're saying, and I cannot make out what's the logic behind the way they're saying it, is the Irish accent. The countryside Irish accent specifically, I cannot understand whatsoever what they're saying. I cannot understand. I tried. If there's one English accent I cannot understand what they're saying, is the Irish one. I guess the New Orleans accent too, but it's almost like they're speaking French at this point, but it's one of the accents too. I cannot understand that well. But it's almost a different language, a whole different language. Because they put a lot of like French sayings here and there in their sentences. The fun of learning in my case, I'm Canadian, that I'm from Toronto, and I have times this what called Torontonian accent. It sounds like a little bit like New Yorker. Oh, and interesting. So does it say do you say, oh my god, dude, I can speak. Do you say things like coffee or Bo- Boston. That's the only thing I remember of like New York accent. But I can kind of tell when the accent is New Yorkan. But I'm really bad. Have you heard a strong Australian accent? Yes, I have. I have heard the countryside Australian accent. It's really cool. Dude, Australian accent is definitely one of my favorite accents. The first one is definitely Scottish. Definitely Scottish accents makes me go crazy. And the second one is Australian.
Lobito especial.
Oh yeah, thank you for the head pet, Colin. The head pet thing is not gonna work. I forgot to mention that. But yeah. Hello, DJ Wolf, Polska Górą. Shake my head again? What do you mean? I already told you that. You shouldn't be surprised. Hello, DJ Wolf. Polska Górą. I don't know what Górą means, but no, I don't. No Polska here. Hydrate, yes. Let me hydrate. Give me a sec. Poland Mountain. Okay. Lord forbid you hear my morning voice. Oh, gonna make me melt? Is that what it means? I think I already heard your morning voice. Morning voice. The other time I joined you, I think you just woke up or something. Your voice was very low, like low pitched. Not exactly, but it's a meme. Oh, I see. The only Polska meme I know is Bober kurwa ratatouille. Ratatouille kurwa. And I think that's it. There's like one more I'm missing. There's one more I'm missing. I forgot which animal was. Oh, penguin. Penguin. The video is that they're looking at a duck that is like walking, like standing up, and they're calling him penguin. Penguin. Hello, Pascari Mitakulu. Oh, it may have been one of the recent visits in VR. Boop. Here's the thing, yes, I'm Canadian, but I live in the States, and at times my Toronto accent comes out when I'm pissed. Oh yeah, that makes sense. My accent gets worse as soon as I get or angrier or sleepier. Oh damn. Don't let Hermit see this one. I got a luxury fish, a rare luxury fish. He's still after his rare luxury fish, unfortunately. Was the Bobber Kurva penguin ratatouille? Oh, what's the other one then? I don't remember now. I will DM you. No, don't do that. No. That's evil. Don't be evil. He's so cute. And I just reminded I supposed to send him something. I forgot. Him and Keon. No, Tosh, don't do that. No. That's evil. No. Poor Hermit. You guys are evil. I'm kidding. It's hard to tell. Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? Okay. Hermit Wolf have been called cute 32 times. Only 32 times. How could you? Only 32 times. Wow, the basket's not even on the frame anymore. Fuck it. I get this number up. 32 is a nice number. That's the amount of gigabytes I have of RAM. Or supposed to. Of course, a big chunk of it is reserved by the system. Actually, no, I think it's only 1.5 gigabytes is reserved by the system. I don't remember now. I have to look it up. I also, let me check my temperatures. They should be fine. It's quite cold in my room. Give me a second, guys. Where's it? AMD Ryzen Master. 70 degrees, guys. Let's go. 70 degrees. That's a pretty nice temp for the processor. 67 actually, but I'm rounding up. I'm rounding up to 70. 67 degrees is pretty nice. 68. Apparently, when I'm playing like VR chat, it doesn't really get that high. But when I'm playing, I did play Counter-Strike 2 yesterday to check the temperature. And the reason why Counter-Strike 2 is because Source games are heavily CPU bound. So they're great games to test CPU. So I played CS2 yesterday, and it went up to it peaked at 80 degrees, but it didn't stay at 80 degrees. It was around 70, give or take. And Unity doesn't really, like, whenever it's compiling and stuff, sure, it gets a peak of temperature but then goes down again. Unless I'm like doing it while in VR, because sometimes I don't know if there's some issue with Unity, and specifically using the Unity shader compiler while in VR chat. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it whatsoever. It almost always breaks my VR. What type of fish? What type of fish do you fish at the moment? I guess I'm fishing for super rares. Those are the only ones remaining for me, but I'm not really looking for any specific kind of fish. I'm just looking for super rares in general. I have only a handful of super rares. A small handful, let's say. No, not a small handful. A small amount. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 super rares. I only have 6 super rares. So, and not counting the red, the super red and the super red cheese. I also have those too. But fishes, I only have 6. No fishes? I should do a no fishes sticker to put around in fishing worlds where people are just fishing around. Fish around and find out. Alright, guys. We're getting close. We're approaching the end. No fish? No fishes? Yeah, you know, like that one Megamind meme that says no bitches, but instead is no fishes. Let me do a thing here real quick. Give me a second, guys. Just a moment. Plural of fishes. Fish. Fish. These fish. Yeah, I guess you're right. Also, Paschetti, did you watch Formula 1 this weekend? Gabriel Bortoleto got points finally. And he actually finished in front of Hulkenberg. It was just by a tiny bit that he wouldn't finish in front of Alonso. But the little fight they had at the end, it was so cute. Because, like, at the end, after the race was over, he went to Bortoleto and like hugged him. And yeah, it's so cute. I love the relations of those two. Of, like, tutor and... How do you say this? Tutor and student? The Mac is a massive gap. Yeah, it made sense they would, because they have like some real good tire temperature management, and the track was really hot, so they were flying. And it was crazy what happened to Kimi and Verstappen, and I was glad that Verstappen was chill about it, because Kimi is just a rookie, you know, and I guess if it was Russell, he would be fucked. Like, he would be fucking angry about it. Hello, Devoli, welcome in. If it was Russell, there would be fist fights going on, dude. But I don't think Russell would do such a thing either, you know. Russell is no rookie anymore. So how you doing, Devoli? It's good to see you here. What else? Yeah, both Williams as well retiring. That was very sad to see. I did like the chill vibe after the Verstappen crash. Yeah, it was chill. I mean, at the moment, Verstappen called him idiot and stuff, but I think that's honestly never mind. Like, you can never mind that, because, yay, hello, Kizna. You can just never mind that, because at the heat of the moment, you say things. But he understood. It's just a mistake, and Kimi is a really good driver, like talent driver, and you can see he's gonna learn from that and get better. Look like they're just chatting normal. Yeah, that's fine. Kubica power route. Kubica did really well at Le Mans. Congrats for Poland. Come on. Stop. Oh, the good mornings are starting to pop up at the teams, so don't mind. Someone in Sim4 was driving in the same practice session with Kimi in iRacing. That's cool. I need to dig up the picture again. I think it was Tomby. That's awesome. Didn't know Kimi. I mean, of course they do. They all apparently do iRacing nowadays, except the older ones. I heard that. I think it's Alonso, or was it Kimi? Sorry, not Kimi. I remember somebody saying that Michael Schumacher felt like dizzy doing simulator, but I think Alonso also doesn't do much simulators because he gets like dizzy or something. It's interesting, right? How come? I wonder if they would get dizzy with VR, or if it would be better. I guess the lack of like body motion, you feeling the car and you were going and feeling the wind, that all changes because you're missing those things in the simulator. Guys, I'm gonna stream for another 12 minutes. Hello, Louis. Welcome in. And I will have to raid out because I have a meeting. I'm gonna leave my stuff here, like laying around, and then once the meeting is over or my part is over, I'm gonna be. Thank you for the headpad. There's no headpad, but I appreciate it. I'm gonna still try to fix this thing, but so far there's no headpad. And there's a boost zone. Oh, it just appeared. Yeah, I just upgraded my PC. I changed to Windows 11, changed the processor and the power supply unit. And the only thing that seemed to have messed up was the avatar redeems for VR chat, the Twitch integration. So I'm currently trying to figure it out, like what could it be, and try to find some fixes to it, if there's any. Probably some folder in like app data or something that I can delete. I'm not sure yet. Jimmy was talking about that while back in the podcast. He was asked whether it's easier for a racing driver to start sim driver or a sim driver to start motorsports. Oh, it was a super rare pike. I already had one. And when you go from real car to sim, you lose senses and information, while a sim racer only gains more. That's true. That's true. That makes sense. That makes sense. Approve the view? Like beans? The beans? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, there's no good boy mode this time around. I'm sorry for anyone that was expecting good boy mode. Because I need to fix the bot. Cake, beans, and rest. Boy. You were a goober, Kisna. Big goober. Oh. I went to the... Come on. There you go. Wee.
That's because you're a doofus.
I wanted to make the Wawa to be part of the trigger fire, but I can't make it transparent if I do. I mean, I can, but I wanted to have like a specific browser source just for the Wawa. But I don't know if that's doable using Triggerfire. I feel like it's only one link for everything. Because otherwise I have to keep using the streamer bot. And I want to have like the least I need the streamer bot for, the better. Oh, it's 70. My computer went up to 71 now, guys. My processor. It was a 67, now 71, 72, 73. So it went a little higher. I'm monitoring here. I have the Ryzen Master open here. I think I never heard the Doofus one? Yeah, that's Toge saying that's because you're a doofus while he was playing Outer Wilds. What Ryzen CPU is it? I got a 5700 X3D. And that's gonna be my last upgrade until I get a better platform. Until I get the Ryzen's 7000 or 9000 series. Because then I'll have to change everything. And honestly, I'm planning to do that once I'm in the US. Once I'm in the US, I might buy everything new. Maybe I'll take the graphics card with me. Maybe not. I don't know. Still thinking about it. After all, I have a GTX 750 laying around somewhere. Really needs a 36 AIO to coat them nicely. Honestly, I'm having nice temps right now. I'm on 70 degrees right now. I'm doing a bunch of things right now, and I have a huge air cooler by Cooler Master. It's a huge 120 millimeters fan. Actually, I think it's an odd number. It's not
Sagittarius
120,
SD
but
says,
well.
I was out on a first date and the lady asked me if I was more of a cat person or a dog person. I said, I'm a vegetarian.
I saw that one. You did the joke on Raccoon Cat yesterday, and you did that joke before too in the past. You gotta bring new ones, Saji. Actually, no, don't bring any more jokes. It's okay. It's alright. How are you doing, Saji? Welcome in. Depending on the next few months, it might get a lot cheaper in Brazil to buy hardware than the US. No, definitely not, because we have a horrible import taxes. Most of the money we pay are import taxes. We pay double the price of everything because the import taxes are basically the price of the thing you're paying. Let's say you're paying somewhere around the realm of 6,000 BRL for index. You're gonna be ended up actually 4 to 5,000 BRL. You're gonna end up paying over 10,000 BRL for the index, only because of import taxes. I got a 5800 XTD. It's impossible to cool it without a 360 mil AIO. I see. You mean the import taxes are lower than the import taxes in the US? There is an exception for a couple of weeks. Well, it's gonna be probably the same, honestly. Guys, I have 5 minutes. In this 5 minutes, let us check Twitch. Let's see what's going on there. Let's see what's going on Twitch. Let's see what's going on Twitch. Let's see the beans that are streaming today. Once again, guys, once the meeting is over, I might come back here. So if any of you wants to join me in VR chat and chill for a bit, I'm gonna stay for a little bit longer. So we have Drakir. Drakir is doing music stuff, as always, and it's pretty nice. He's been streaming for already 3 hours. So let's see, Stealth Unit is also streaming. Trying to find someone that's like kind of just started, you know. Oh, there you go. I found somebody. They're just starting. X Boom Moon. The little dragon. I don't remember how I met this person. Like somebody rated him most likely, and I followed. Oh, we have Commander. Commander streaming. Commander is also just started. Kind of just started. He started like almost an hour ago. And I never have the opportunity to rate Commander. He's playing Indiana Jones. The new one. Is it the new one? Yeah, the Great Circle. Dude, was the Indiana Jones the one that like you have to have at least like certain amount of video card memory to play the game, otherwise the game is just not playable whatsoever? Isn't something like that? Is it a minimum like 8 gigs? Something like that. I heard of that. I could be wrong. There's a lot of business that just stopped entirely or partially importing PC parts to the US, or they used the Windows of exceptions to air freight. Oh, interesting. I only played the Lego one. Lego. Alright guys, we're gonna be rating out to my dear friend Commander Joe. I'm pretty sure I did rate him not that long ago. But it's always nice to help this friend. He's a good friend. He's always rating me around. He's currently playing Hello Crimson the Fox, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. He's currently playing the Indiana Jones game. I recommend you guys checking him out, give him a follow. He has a Julian Interpol VTuber that I textured, and I've tried to mount up the VTuber part of it, but I think it's using the blend shapes of the old Julian Interpol. I'm still trying to figure out how can I make his Julian Interpol go with the new blend shapes because I think it was based off the older model of Julien Turpal. So I'm unsure. I hope that the person that modded his avatar won't need to like redo that part because it's gonna be a little annoying for both him and the modder. So guys, we're gonna be rating out for our dear friend Commander Joe. I hope you all have a great afternoon or evening. If any of you again wants to hop in after I'm gone, after I'm back from the meeting, feel free to. Bye, Kaza, bye, Tube. It was great to see you here. It's always great to see you, Tube. I don't know if you know how much I appreciate you being here. Bye bye, Kaza, bye bye, Third. Hello. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye, cute sir. Oh, cute sir. Bye bye, cute Louis. Bye bye, Cynical. Let's go say hi to Commander. I hope you all have a great afternoon, evening, or morning in case of Third Element, for instance. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be working on Akitsu tomorrow. So if you guys are interested to check what avatar that is, well, basically it's the avatar by Hirozu, that TikToker guy. He made his avatar like a public version, like not a public, but a purchasable version of it. And I'm gonna be making a texture for Auto Otter, so it's gonna be a otter textured Kitsu. Hello, Swooshy. Bye, Swooshy. I have to raid. I'm sorry. Great to see you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. So yeah, it's gonna be my second or third avatar for Atto. I think it's the second. I think it's the second. Yeah. Thank you guys. I will see you all soon. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys. Oh yeah. Thank you, Saji. Borky raid. Borky raid for third for Commander. Ah, there you go. Thank you, Saji. Bye bye, guys. Ah. Bye bye.